All right. I have resumed or started the recording.
Oh,
Captain's log, stardate 56869.3. It has now been several weeks since Arnold and Bani agreed to a truce and departed to begin the process of reconciliation. With the astrometrics provided by the two Hirogen, we have been able to determine our exact location in the galaxy and are only a few weeks' distance from the northernmost edges of Federation space. As we've traveled, the Jenny has picked up a distress beacon from an unknown source. Transponders suggest it is a civilian luxury craft. We are engaged at high warp to investigate. And so, I have not had the time to actually make the in-orbit portion of this. So, as you pull up to the planet, you find yourself across from a vessel approximately three-quarters the size of your ship, very luxuriously accommodated, almost looks gilded all over. And from the surface of the planet, you receive a transmission, and the captain of this vessel calls up and says, "Oh, thank you so much for answering our distress call. One of our passengers smuggled on board an illegal animal, an illegal pet, and it escaped, and we were forced to evacuate the ship."
Interesting. What type of animal?
Is it tribbles?
It's something far worse than tribbles. It's
there's something worse.
Moopsies. Now, for those of you who have not caught up with the latest episode of Lower Decks, I am dropping into the Discord now a 1 minute lesson on the Moopsy.
As chief engineer, I feel it's imperative that I need to devise a method of safely containing a Moopsie.
Yes, that would be wise. Though,
Ideally, it would be something that's small and safe for containment in, say, some places like personal quarters. Of course, solely for capturing these things, not for any personal reasons.
I don't care. Once they're off my ship, I don't care what you do with them. So, alright, so the current idea on the table is to trap the Moopsies. You did watch the informational video that they will suck your bones, yes?
I was watching
I
that.
just finished. No. My vote is nuke 'em from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Um, is this where I ask what type of bone?
Yes.
Might be beneficial, information.
It's cute, it's cuddly, and it's more vicious than the damn rabbit from Monty Python.
We fought worse.
No, I don't think we have.
It's cute, it's dangerous, and it reproduces rapidly.
It's like a rat.
So it's a violent tribble.
All right. Can
Yes.
we make a
Alright, whoops. Oh, this shit again.
Can we scan the ship to get an idea of how many of these things are on board?
Yes, yes, you can. So whoever would like to do that, we could have a control con with assistance from the ship. And
Yeah,
let me
I would
pull up-
like to do that.
Let me pull up the ship for
Always
sensors
doing-
and science.
Control what?
Control con.
Yeah, those are like my 2 highest stats for my bridge crew guy.
Oh, well, if they're your highest, then go for it. Control is one of my highest, but my con isn't.
Collaboration con work for a focus?
Yes.
There was a complication.
And yes, sorry, give me just a second to finish updating this. I apparently didn't have time to finish that. Let's see.
And what was the ship's thing?
The ship was sensors. Sure, which was it? Science. Sensor science.
On that island.
Oh, damn, I did a lot better with the ship than with myself.
It's alright. And with that, you do recognize that there are 4 Moopsies on board, though because of the apparently reflective painting or gelding, or not gelding, gilding something very different. The sensors are scattered just enough that you're not able to lock down a precise location. So
Cool.
at this point, you should now have access to the world we're playing in today. There are 4 decks. I have them all on one screen so that you may split up or stay together as you so choose. There are walls to prevent you from going left and right between the ships, except for the areas that are flashing up at the top end of the ships. You can access those by just dragging your character straight up to them once you decide where you would like to beam in.
Okay.
Or yeah,
Neat.
if you choose to beam in. There was still nuking them option, though. There are
Amron
some
votes for nuking
passengers
them.
that would like to continue on with their trip after this. Though
I'm
I
sorry,
won't
I
stop you.
just watched Aliens the other day, so yes, nuke it from orbit. That's the only way to be sure. Go, Corporal Hicks. Okay. So this is a very dangerous mission, so of course the entire command bridge crew is going to go over and risk life and limb because that's what Star Trek does.
Naturally. And if it's not the captain, it's usually the, top couple tiers and a red shirt. Just to prove how dangerous this is.
It's
Now,
says
would I
game
be
pause.
Sorry, what was that?
Game paused.
Oops. I always forget that button.
would we be
Anyway,
at all familiar with the
oh yes,
Cerritos?
sorry, at the moment you're floating out in space waiting to beam in. I didn't actually mean to put you anywhere yet.
That's okay. I'm just seeing if I could track up there.
So sorry, go ahead with your question.
Would we be at all familiar with the antics of the Cerritos and their encounter with a Moopsie?
No, their encounter with the Moopsie has not yet happened in the timeline.
Okay.
I did, however, totally steal it because why the hell not?
Yeah, I'm really like the idea of creating a Moopsy terrarium for either my personal quarters or engineering.
All right. So for I'm going to modify slightly the extended task system. I really didn't like how it played out the last time we tried it. So I think what I'm going to do to represent the teamwork involved in building a more complex contraption or undergoing more difficult political negotiations, for example, I've decided to set a difficulty number that would be in excess of what the system normally allows, like a difficulty 8. And then I'll have you each roll a certain number of tasks, such as building the trap, for example. There's going to be a physical component where you have to actually build it. There's going to be a mental component where you're going to have to conceive it, and then there'll be a third task. This one would be very beneficial to have somebody good in science and xenobiology to assist in that to make it a specialized trap.
Gee, who could that be?
You can see where I'm trying to get everybody involved with the attributes and disciplines that we've not yet fully utilized.
Makes sense.
I like discipline.
Yeah,
Well,
of course.
welcome in. You're late. You want to know
I
what you're
told you I would be.
You want to know what you're facing today?
I mean, do I?
Look in the Game Time Discord.
Oh, you did not.
I did, sir.
Oh, they're so adorably murderous.
There are 4
Alex?
loose on this ship.
They sucked your bone.
Alex, I've already voted for nuking it from orbit, but nobody seems to be backing me on this one.
No, that's legit. I would support that.
Our engineer is very much desiring to build a trap, and I just explained the slight modification to the extended task system that I'm going to implement in order to utilize our underutilized attributes. Long story short, a difficulty 8 task, for example.
Ouch. Just ouch.
But multiple people will be rolling for it.
But you'd be able to accomplish it over the course of 3 rolls by 3 different people. Or one person could attempt all 3 sorts, or all 3 rolls. Or easier, more difficult tasks, I kind of decide on a floating basis, but that's kind of the baseline of like 3 rolls for an extended task.
I still don't see what's wrong with nuking it from orbit.
There are passengers that would like to re-embark on their obviously opulent journey.
Then they shouldn't have brought a Moopsy or 4.
Somebody smuggled it on board.
Then blame him.
I'm sure the passengers will have words.
Is he still alive? He or her?
Is their name Canada?
You have to
The owner, yes, the owner of the Moopsy is still alive.
do
Not for long.
a thing for nuking them from orbit is a last resort.
Yes, in order to, since we don't know too much about the Moopsy, I've given them a little bit of tribble, and they do reproduce rapidly.
You son of a...
Some of
My
them
daughter is next room.
Not that rapidly, but enough to keep it interesting.
Yeah, Alex.
Yes. I did not vote for this, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I don't blame you on this one, but no.
I do want one,
JB
though.
kidnapped Jasmine. They're up in New York right now.
I
so I've got-
heard.
my daughter's about 3 feet away from me on the bed on her tablet, just chilling right now. So yeah, I'm also having to watch my verbiage right now.
Oh, hey, speaking of, we hung out with Brian with a Y yesterday. He was asking you guys. We told him you're coming up. Might want to hang out at some point.
Yes, definitely. The Family Guy.
Yep. I told him we were going shooting. If he wanted to come, he said he'd consider it. But he's super busy. He's got school all week and then rehearsal on Saturdays because he's the drama teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You're going shooting and you didn't invite Sam? That's rude.
It's a guy trip.
When has that ever prevented me from going? Rude.
Okay, the
His
Forge.
dad's the one that organized it.
Yeah, my sister organized it, and the Forge is straight up not admitting I exist.
Fine.
Interesting.
It wants me to log into the DM account and says my other account doesn't exist.
Weird.
You know I exist, computer.
Haven't we done this since you've created the TM account?
Yeah, it's been kind of a pain in the ass. There we go. Okay, Sam, I promise at some point I will take you shooting. My daughter needs to learn proper gun safety anyway.
I've gone before.
So obviously you're hiring somebody else to do that, yeah?
Hey!
I can do that.
He's learned from his mistake.
Singular. Mistake singular.
One very bad one.
No, it just got us kicked out of our apartment.
Which, as I understand
And
it, turned
nobody
out to be a
died.
good thing.
Yeah, actually. Alright. Okay. Where are we?
You are currently floating in space, waiting to engage. This was what the scans of the ship revealed. You've determined that there are 4 Moopsy on board, though because of the gilding or paint job that this ship has, it scatters life signs, and you are unable to determine precisely where. There are 4 decks
I
to the
refuse
ship.
to go to the cargo deck. I just straight up refuse. That is a death trap. The cabins are not much better.
You do have strong transport signal that you would be able to get in and out.
Are we in a holodeck now?
No, that was for representation of moving between decks because I didn't feel like making 4 different maps for if you wanted to stay together, split up, whatever. So,
No, I mean the cross pattern blinky stuff up across the top.
yes, once I put you on the decks of the ship, there are walls to the left and right to
Oh.
keep you on the deck. And so to move between decks, just move your character up to the top of the ship and then down the corridor of lights.
the fluel tubes, not Jeffrey's tubes.
Yes, we have reinvented. It's a lot more grid.
Apparently they're not a terrible place to sleep either.
So I hear. Anyway, so we are going to utilize the new extended task system to construct a Moopsy trap.
Who's going in it?
Well, we will determine that by your rolls. So, to begin with, the guy that thought it up, we need somebody that is good, or gal that thought it up, perhaps.
Wait, time out. This is a luxury liner?
It is.
I guarantee you there's bone-in meat in that galley somewhere.
So we're starting in the kitchen.
You would be able to examine the kitchen for such things.
And if not, we can use the guy who brought it on board.
Anyway, we are going to need a control engineering task for the design phase.
Alrighty. And would experimental technology get me focus?
It does.
Yes.
Okay, 1 success thus far. Next up, we are going to need some physical work to put this together. A fitness and security roll from someone.
I've got a total of 15 in that.
I believe.
I've only got a 12, so I think it's yours.
Yep, I think that's it.
All I'm saying is, when I first saw the Moopsy thing, my first thought was Dire Rabbit in space.
Yes.
Yep. All right. I don't think I have anything that can give me a focus on this one.
It would
Oh,
help.
composure?
Hold up.
Yes. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Yeah. We're constantly watching. I want to make sure I don't die.
We don't even know if our weapons will affect these things.
All right. 2,
Okay.
1 complication. All right. And now we need our xenobiologist a reason science.
Yes, Sam, you have a reason to science now.
I guess that means rolling with focus.
Yes, indeed. And
Oh, nice.
you have exceeded the 5 difficulty that I had set for that, and gain 1 momentum. And sorry, hang on a second. Work
You know, if
calls.
they make a plushie of this thing,
All
Why
right.
does-
Internal
Work
conflict.
has been addressed. Back to things here.
Why-
So anyway, you have gained 1 momentum. You have constructed a Moopsy trap with 1 complication that will decrease its ability to capture. However, it will capture, but it will be at a higher difficulty.
Why are we trying to capture versus kill?
I want to
So we
study
can
it.
engineering.
You can study a carcass.
Because our mad engineer wants to study it and play
You can
with it.
study a carcass.
Not the same, and you know it.
Or
We are
have
not
a
allowing a adorable little face drinker on board.
or engineering wants a pet.
Engineering wants a pet.
They can have a ferret.
Not the same.
Like any decent engineer.
Oh, God. Do you realize how many spiders have gone into the nuclear reactor systems on board Navy ships and submarines?
Baby, you chose a stage that moves. I can't stop it moving. He's killing himself just by standing there. She's playing Smash Brothers.
Ah, good
And-
game.
And Spider-Man still doesn't exist, huh?
No.
Do you imagine the line that would be outside the nearest nuclear reactor if it worked like that? People would be bringing their own stuff.
Was it Family Guy that made fun of that? It's just like you
Yes.
rolled around in nuclear waste. What did you expect?
You have leukemia, man. Yes. Yeah, that was Family Guy. I love how Meg just always gets dumped on no matter what's happening.
And the least deserving of the family, too, which
Uh-huh.
makes it hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Even Chris has done some messed up stuff, but Meg just seriously just tries to get by. Apparently, Mila Kunis gets told to shut up Meg all the time, like even
Yeah,
just out
she
on the
does.
street.
As I
Just
recall, she does
hilarious.
find it a bit annoying, but appreciates the fandom.
And it could be worse. It could be, oh my gosh, oh my god, my god. Instead, just shut up, Meg.
Yep.
I had no
Anyway, so-
idea she was a voice actor.
Oh, she wasn't the
Yeah.
original.
Lacey Chabert.
Original. She's found a good home on Hallmark.
And 1 guest spot on Family Guy.
And one guest spot. Well, she was the original voice. I have had a thing for her since Lost in Space, the remake back in what, like 92 or no, 95 or whatever.
Ah, yes, I recall that one.
Who is this?
Lacey Chabert, she played the sister on Lost in Space. She's done some other stuff, but her main thing now is Hallmark movies.
Oh, okay, yes.
I imagine
Steady money.
Jasmine watches. Her and Candace Cameron, I did not see that one coming. You know, from Full House to 1,000 movies every holiday season.
Mm. Anyway,
Sorry, I
so
have a bit of a grudge
damn.
against Hallmark. My wife loves them.
I despise Hallmark as well. So
It
you've,
Anyway.
you've considered that there will be likely bone-in meats in the galley on deck 3. You have a Moopsy trap. How proceed you?
We hope there's still bone meats in Galley 3 still.
Back to the wall, guns out, no vents anywhere near me.
Yeah.
That's not actually how I proceed, but it's how I want to.
I was taking it literally there, because that is a possibility here. You could have
Done.
literally everything in front of you.
Are there any other pets on board? They're rich people. Somebody brought a pet.
Are they still alive though?
You would be able to pop down to the cargo bay and see
Oh, hell no.
if any other animals are down in not carry-on.
I'm going to ask the passengers rather than go down
One
You
of
could
the
just open the cargo bay to space.
there. I mean, we could open the whole ship to space from the luxury of our ship, but, you know, Starfleet tends to frown on that.
These are all options you can explore. Would you like to speak with the passengers and determine if any of
I
them
will,
had?
in fact.
All right. If you could please roll an insight command.
Yeah, just asking for other animals, possibly dangerous, possibly not. Just whatever people brought. I'm going to use my interrogation focus.
You're a Romulan. Any question from you is interrogation.
Exactly. Oh, poopsicles.
All right. I'm just gonna take that as threat.
Or maybe they overshared their life story. Now you're bored. You didn't want all of it.
Considering how heavily I'm armed, I really hope they would.
There is one passenger in there that is very concerned for. You have no idea what the hell she is saying, but you determine that it seems like a kenneled dog. Though
Oh,
in this
no.
part of space, no guarantees on what that translated to.
Again, another reason not to go to the cargo deck.
She swears up and down, though, that it is very secure, but she's very worried for her little poopsie.
Madam, we will gladly let you go check on your poopsie. We will even put a tracker on you to make sure you get there safely.
Would you like to roll a presence security?
No, but I will.
Somebody appreciates that.
Ah, it's Pipersaurus.
Yep.
Can I put this under combat tactics?
Let me see.
I mean, you are actively trying to use bait, so.
You know, I will give you focus. I will give you focus. A combination of intelligence and interrogation in this one.
Woo! I don't know what the challenge rating was, but woo!
Okay. Give me one hot second here.
If nothing else, we can give her a comm badge and tell her to keep it on.
Okay. Reusing old NPC. Boom.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, it's the Farscape one.
There we go. Poopsy's owner is now willing to go and check on her dear beloved Poopsy. If you do keep a close track on her, give her a communicator, and make sure you beam her out of there the instant anything happens.
Of course, and we'll give you plenty of food to take with you to Poopsie.
Why are we calling it Poopsie?
That's the name of the pet one. The Moopsies are what we're scared of.
Well, I know. Who the hell calls their pet Poopsie?
Crazy people. Lots of bone-in meat for Poopsie.
So, she, are you really
Oh,
going
we're
to send her with
monitoring.
that?
Yes!
Okay. Alright. So, you send her with that. She
Oh, wait. Does anyone in Starfleet have an ethical dilemma here?
Probably. Go down and grab my charger because I think my laptop just died on me.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
great. So, pause.
Pausing. Alright. So, the concerned owner beams in with the sack of meat and immediately tosses the meat to the side because they know that that was the bait there. And she rushes forward down the hallway to the large crate in the center, and she's all over it, all hovering around. I'm like, oh, my poopsie, okay.
Yes, the meat was the bait.
Well, as far as she's concerned, it was.
And you are able to detect that
Hey.
at least
Where you going,
one
sweetheart?
creature has come out and is on the same deck.
Can we beam the Moopsie into space?
You can try.
Where you going, Piper?
Brian had not thought of that.
I
How
had
about
not. All right, let's see. It will be a control command with assistance from the computers. This one would be sensors and
I'll take it.
con. Only one die from the ship on this one.
Okay.
However, you may roll with focus for the advanced sensor suites. This is going. Let's see.
Wow. Okay. With focus, I did that.
Well, the ship can still roll its one die.
We're gonna need to.
I'm gonna pull up the ship here. We're on the front line, right? Not the Jenny.
Oh, from the Jenny, sorry.
Oh, okay.
The front line is currently in your docking bay.
Okay. So what will this be from the Jenny again?
It was sensors and con,
Got it.
and it was just one die.
Okay. Well, that's better.
And one success. We were needing 3, however.
Shit.
No, the coating on the ship is scattering the life signs of the Moopsy enough that you are not able to get a lock on them.
Bummer.
I'm going down there.
And
Yeah, we're drawn out. Can we try and spring the trap on it?
the Moopsy
As her or the meat?
has jumped on her. And come on, die already. There we go. She has become a sack of flesh.
Does anybody remember Red Dwarf, where they had those aliens that would suck your brains out through your ear, and they'd actually use a straw?
Yeah, that sounds
No,
familiar.
Yeah, they'd stick a straw in your ear and suck your brains out. It was hilarious. Okay,
and then there's
Ah,
can I
the movie Killer
can I
from
see
Outer
the
Space.
Killer Tomatoes?
No, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, I don't think I've actually sat down and watched that one.
I don't think I have. I
I
watched a
get
lot of
this
weird
out the way.
crap in college, though.
It's college.
Anyway, so
I am claiming direct line of sight from here.
okay, is that where you're beaming in?
Yes.
It's all right. Everybody else, where would you like to beam in? And I will get you
Same.
inside
He's
the
gonna need
ship.
some backup. He's gonna need some backup.
Osteovampirism? Nice.
I guess I'm following you.
I'm not wrong, am I?
No, you're just...
I just had fun making up words. Give me a break.
If Moopsies could talk, they'd be like, calcium, calcium, calcium.
Hey,
Hell, maybe that's what they're saying when
hey,
they say Moopsie.
why are you? Stop that.
It put me into a wall.
Yes, I'm now moving you over. Okay, there. Everybody's on
Yay,
the
you're
ship.
between me and the Moopsie.
That was rude.
You're all on the ship now. Now, you may move your characters to where you intended to beam in. Now that you have movement.
No, this corner looks fine to me.
No, my meat shields. But yeah, Sam, get out of the way. I'm going to use the Tetrarium when it's my turn.
I did move.
I said when it's my turn.
Oh, there's the Moopsie.
All right, and if I could get a D20 for initiative from everybody. Alex, was that your 1D20
Yeah.
already? So
Yeah. I was reading the comments on the YouTube clip, and they all agree that not only is the Moopsie adorably murderous, but that the "oh fuck" from the curator was the most real reaction anyone would have.
yeah, I agree. And honestly, I didn't think I'd like Lower Decks as much as I really do.
It's honestly, I like it better than the other current Treks. You know,
No, I can't even say that because I really love Strange New Worlds.
that's fair. I'm not a big fan of Strange New Worlds. I gave it a shot,
I
and
know.
it's yeah.
Discovery, no, terrible,
Oh,
horrible.
Discovery is
That's just pure
affront
crap.
to the name. Picard is kind of mid. They
Yeah,
got their ups and downs.
I did like season 3, but that was basically just epilogue to Next Generation.
Yeah, that's all it was.
So I accepted for what it was there. You know, it's kind of like right now, Ahsoka is basically just Rebels season 6.
See, and I never had any desire to watch Rebels, so it's just kind of eh.
Yeah, I'm
I
getting.
haven't started Ahsoka yet. It's on my to watch list.
She does a good job. You know, I
Yeah,
love
I'm enjoying
Rosario,
it.
but
Yeah,
if you
it's got points.
if you haven't watched Rebels, there's a lot to got to pick up on along the way.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
I never did watch Rebels, so
that is kind of the downside. It's enjoyable without the back knowledge, but the back knowledge makes it make sense.
Yep.
All right, so beaming in, Maeve has honors of being first.
okay. We don't have stun grenades.
We ain't using stun settings.
Yes, there are 4 Moopsie, so you know.
And apparently they can self-replicate, so have at it.
Okay, let's see. Is it? I don't have a shot from where I'm currently at, do I?
It is on the floor, other side of the crate that the woman had been hugging.
So no.
No.
Shoot the crate, see if Poopsie can distract it.
I'm half tempted to shoot some of these other crates to see what happens, but that could be so bad.
Yeah, you're giving me oh, what was the semi ultimate Marvel when they kidnapped Doctor Strange and they blew a hole in the side of the ship and sucked the dude out into space.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, have you really seen this really, really old movie called Alien?
To
So
be fair,
Spider-Man and Stark and what was that? Was that Ebony Maw? No. Uh,
no, it was the telekinetic one.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna shoot it.
Shooting the crate.
No, I've moved
Ah,
to give me line of sight on the Moopsy.
okay. Yes. Yep. You're set now.
That was a
Uh,
control security.
Control security. Yes, please. Add a difficulty of 2, please.
Yes, Piper.
It's times like this I really wish I'd asked for the personal force field.
Maybe all armor.
Maybe a crew-served weapon.
I am afraid you missed,
And I've now alerted the Moopsie.
and you have alerted the Moopsy. To reflect its movement speed, it does only have a maximum movement of 15 feet. However, it can lunge twice that distance.
You what?
Yeah.
It walks slowly, but it jumps.
We're in danger.
And, since I should have told you that like 5 seconds ago, I'm going to move back 5 feet so that I can't do that because I didn't realize I was exactly there.
Yes, thank you.
That reminds me of that meme they're talking about. Humans would never have made it out of Africa if they realized lions could jump 35 feet. And somebody's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, no, leap 35 feet forward, not up. Can you imagine how fast we would die?"
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Is he now on top of the crates, Brian?
Let's see, what did I do? I just moved him straight back. He's out in the, yes, those are crates right there. Yes, he's on top of the crates. Honestly, I thought that was an open floor, but yeah, now they're crates.
No, Piper.
If he gets into the engine quarters, I'm not going after.
Hey, running away and nuking from orbit is always an option.
We've got room on the Jenny for the passengers.
Alright.
Just stick him in a cargo hold if we have to.
6 would be
So,
up
yeah.
next. Lock.
Can I deploy the trap?
Yes.
I would like to attempt to trap it.
Alright. It's going to be a difficulty of 3 in this large open cargo bay. If I could please get a, let's see, control engineering difficulty 3, please.
Alright. I'm going to use the momentum. I'm claiming focus for the experimental technology.
And you do successfully lay the trap. Let us see if the Moopsy will fall into said trap. And I will also be spending threat to counter roll against. And you trap the Moopsy.
One violent threat is immediately addressed. 3 to go. That we're aware of.
There we go. All right. That is indeed one currently trapped. What would y'all like to do next?
Murder it, but I won't for 6's sake.
We got 3 more to catch.
Let's take a look at Poopsie. What exactly is Poopsie?
Poopsie does appear to be a large Saint Bernard-like creature. Definitely not from our side of the galaxy, but appears to be slobbering and friendly.
I
Okay.
scan it anyway, just to be sure.
A reason science roll.
Oh shit.
Maybe I should scan it with
Maybe
you.
the xenobiologist should do this instead of me.
Yep.
Need more water, baby? Can you give me more water?
Reason science.
With focus. And it was a difficulty 1 task. You confirm that it is a domesticated quadruped, and it likes you. And what would you like to do with your new friend?
Oh crap, its owner died, huh?
The owner is currently a puddle of flesh.
Yep. Well, I guess dog-like creatures coming with as potential bait.
Exactly. Now you're thinking like a survivor.
Kill the Moopsy, engineering can have the dog.
Who doesn't love a big slobbery ball of love that won't drink your bones?
Apparently gnomes.
I don't like anything slobbery, no thanks.
That raises so many questions.
All right, and so
Is it sweetheart?
for all intents
Can
and
we
purposes,
kill the other ones, or do you need more pets?
Oh, the rest can die. I just want 1 for engineering.
If that thing gets out on the ship, I'm holding you responsible.
No, he said we could kill the Moopsy. He wants Poopsy.
No,
All right,
I want the Moopsy. We need 1.
Oh.
Really?
We need 1.
She had one of those as a pet?
No, that was just what happens to be loaded in as a useful and stat equivalent.
Oh, goodness.
Jeez. It is dog.
Now that we've beamed onto the ship, can we scan to internally to try and locate the other Moopsies?
Yes, you may.
What would you want on a roll for that?
If I could get a control engineering roll to scan. And with that, you are able to scan this deck and determine that the only Moopsy in on this deck is currently the one in your trap.
All right, I will let everyone know that that's the only one I'm picking up here.
The dog goes up to Sam and starts licking her.
Why me?
Because you were the one that did the scans.
Fine. Gross. I send the dog over to engineering or 6.
The dog comes over and sniffs you and then licks you.
I pat his head.
It appreciates that. It wraps around your legs in a very serpentine-like fashion. You didn't know it was going to be able to bend its spine that way. It's tight, but not like I'm going to eat you tight.
Let's try this. Poopsie, heal.
It jumps up and sits at attention.
Come, Poopsie.
It walks away from you.
Damn it. Oh well, I'm not exactly the most animal-friendly character ever.
I do like the concept of a Romulan animal handler.
I don't think PETA would.
Just imagine Romulan rolling up and going, I am here for the dog.
Why
PETA
is
can
my
go to
Romulan
various places.
Schwarzenegger?
I don't know, my brain went there.
Alright, I'm going to
Look,
the...
my day was so terrible. I basically did 2 jobs all day going at Mach 2. It was a 2-bowl time when I got home, so...
Oof, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to feel my joints tomorrow.
I'm gonna go to the bridge. Who's coming? Okay.
Guess it's a solo
Yeah, I'll
mission.
go.
Yeah, well, probably better to stay together.
The dog jumps up and follows.
Traveling through the tubes like this is kind of weird.
Yeah, sorry, it was the best I could do on short notice.
No, it's fine. It's just, like...
Alex,
it's
if
a
you
little
could stop,
weird.
please.
Oh, come on. I'm backing up. I'll back it up.
The dog starts barking right when you round the corner.
Weapons out.
Where are we?
We're over on the bridge deck at the very front of the ship.
Deck 1.
So that far left?
Mm-hmm. And thank you for not letting me walk blithely past the bone sucker.
You got the dog. Anyway,
This is one of the...
the dog has alerted you that there's definitely something going wrong in that bridge, and as you, wherever the hell the stairs are on this silly ship, you look in and you see a Moopsy just happily bouncing around, jumping on the controls, walking over the keyboards, pawing at monitors.
I throw a piece of meat in.
If you could roll a daring security. No focuses.
Dang it! Eh.
It's alright. You throw it approximately middle of the room where the Moopsy happily bounces out to and starts nibbling on the bone.
Fire!
We can resume combat from where we left off, which would have been Alex, or we can roll anew. But I think it's fairer to just start with Alex and continue the rotation that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not add additional rolling.
It's alright. Alex, then?
So control security, right?
A control security, difficulty 2.
Definitely using combat tactics.
It is combat.
Oh, crap buckets.
You miss and hit the console behind it. The lights go off. All difficulties are increased by 1 for visual tasks. Until such time as that console can be bypassed or repaired.
Whoa! So we really are an alien now.
Next up,
Okay.
next up will be Sam.
I want my ping. I need it.
Do any of us have a light source on us?
Turn the light on your tricorder really loud, really big.
We don't
Yeah,
carry
your tricorders are basically cell phones. It's got a light on it.
And that works for everyone except the guy who didn't bring a tricorder.
Where the hell is this Moopsy?
South of us.
It is in the center of the bridge. You are currently in, for lack of a better term, the stairwell.
And we know it's there?
Yes.
We can see it eating
Yeah.
the piece of meat I threw in.
And that exploding console might suggest that it also knows at least one person is there.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna shoot at it.
Fire away. Control security. Difficulty 2.
Why is it gotta be security? Huh.
Because the system's kind of silly that way.
I'm just looking if I have any focus with this. Probably not.
Nope.
Damn it. Well, fine. We're just rolling.
Me and Maeve are probably the best shots here, and I already messed mine up.
And your shot goes wide, merely hitting a wall. Next up,
So I'm not as bad of a stormtrooper, gotcha.
next up is the Moopsy, and it wanders towards the door.
See.
Moopsy.
Go away.
The other Moopsy that you are aware of, I am going to make a roll for.
Oh, I don't like that.
Nothing happens.
That we know of.
Maeve, you are up, sir.
Alright, this little shit. Can I still hit it?
Yes, it is still. It's basically like right in front of the door kind of thing. I know it's not well
Okay.
represented here.
Yeah, I am not moving forward because no.
And bullseye, you may roll damage.
Yay. Now we'll see if what that does.
And it is not dead, but it gets knocked over, knocked down, knocked prone is what I'm going for here. There we go. And it appears to be dazed as well, as that was in excess of 5.
Keep shooting.
Locke will be
my
the
turn's
next
done.
to keep shooting.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best thing to do.
And that one misses.
The dice really hate us tonight.
Yeah, I've already rolled 2 20s in my set.
Alex, you will be next.
All right. Let's see if I can hit anything today besides the light switch.
That one hits.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
It poofs into a red-pink explosion.
Well, that's 2 down.
Good God, what kind of weapon are you using?
You want me to hold her?
He got his hands on some erosion technology.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, Nehru's gonna need one of them.
Does our dog friend seem to ease up, or is he still got hackles raised?
He looks around, sniffs the air, and goes back and curls around 6's feet again.
Okay, then I would like to go and attempt to repair the console that got damaged. Bring lights back online.
All right, a control engineering task. For you, this will be a difficulty 1.
And then I imagine computers or transporters and replicators would give me a focus.
Computers, yes.
Seriously, what's up with the dice tonight?
All right, you half succeed. Please roll a d4 twice. They will represent which decks got lights back on. Doubles don't count. I'll have you re-roll if you roll a 2 again. Decks 1 and 2 got lights on.
Okay, so bridge and passengers are good. I assume the passengers are on deck 2. That's where all the cabins are.
The passengers were evacuated after the Moopsy were confirmed escaped.
Oh, good.
But yes, the passenger cabins are on room 2 or on deck 2.
You feel better now? You got something in your tummy?
Always, thank you.
You can stop screaming at us?
Maybe.
Okay, so... Alright, since we're up here, let's see if we can get a better internal scan and find the other 2.
All right. We'll need Control Con. And somebody may join in on a Control Con roll as well, with both of your dice to represent you utilizing the ship's internal computers.
I'll do that. And collaboration con.
That is a good bonus.
Whoa. Woohoo!
You just barely made that.
Hey, it works. And so, somebody else may roll the same as well.
Yeah, this was a teamwork thing.
Yes, that one was representing the internal scanners. Now somebody needs to interpret the data.
I might have the next best control console. Roll that.
Yeah, 6, let's have you do that if you would. Or not, okay? Wow.
I got one.
Yep. You got the one, and you do get the computers back online. You are able to scan the ship, and you determine that the 2 remaining Moopsies are on deck 3.
Of course.
Notice there's 2 of them down there.
So I vote we have 6 fix the lights on deck 3 before we go down there.
Alright, we will extended task this. So, the first roll that we're going to need, the total difficulty that you're going to need to do will be 4. And the first task is going to be an insight engineering task.
Oh, my insight's garbage.
It doesn't necessarily have to be you.
My insight is good, but my engineering is garbage.
What about Sam? Isn't her engineering okay?
Sam would probably be the best. 14 would be
Yeah, I'm
her
only 13.
target.
Yeah, I've got my insight's not great, but my engineering's pretty solid.
Is it
My
control,
total is 11.
control engineering?
Insight engineering.
Oh, I got a 10.
Yeah, it's better than my insight.
What are we doing?
Trying to fix the lights before we go down there.
See.
And
Just looking if anything applies. Reverse engineering, does that count
you
for a
can,
focus?
if you can fancy talk me.
Well, I'm
See,
fixing his fuck up, putting it back together.
the fuck up in question being a shot.
I'll give it to you, sure.
I mean, she's not wrong in any way.
No, she
Yeah.
really wasn't. All right. 2 out of the required 5. Wait, did I say 5 or 4? Sorry.
You said 4.
2 out of the required 4 so far. The next will be actually digging in there with a fitness engineering.
Hang on. I still got a 9 in fitness, but I got a 4 in engineering. Anyone beat that?
I've got a 9 and 5.
Yeah, I think that's the winner there, looking at my
Yeah.
cards.
And then would this have a focus from computers
Yes.
or transport replicators? Okay.
Yes, computers very clearly. And in excess. And the task is now complete, and lights have been restored to deck 3.
Yay, we got momentum.
Maeve, if I die, you get my rifle.
That works.
If you die, I might say a few words.
Of all the souls I've met, his was the most annoying.
Okay, let's go down to step 3. I'll take lead. Let's get Sam in the middle. Maybe stick 6 on tail end.
Resisting phrasing.
Sure hard, ain't it?
Mm.
Alright, as you approach, this time Doggo
Technically,
just cowers in the stairwell, won't even round the corner, just like backs the fuck up and is just like, nope, 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 no,
nope,
no,
nope.
done.
I'm listening to the dog.
Yep.
And as you peek around the corner, you see 2 Moopsy bouncing around on the table, gleefully eating what you hope were the guest's dinner.
Well, the dinner part is right.
At the very least.
Now, with a visual, I do have a focus in transporters and replicators. Could I relay locations to the Jenny to space these?
It would be a difficulty 4 task because we've already tried externally beaming in, and the Jenny has difficulty getting a lock on it. You could collaborate
hold
to
on.
try and get a better reading, but you would need to triangulate, meaning you couldn't do it from the same direction. You'd have to
Does
have
this
2
Take the
people.
whole damn table with it.
just do it?
Yeah, no,
Uh,
like if I just said beam this whole spot out, we're not trying to pinpoint, we're just sending the Moopsy in the chair, anything that's with it.
Take the deck plating if you want.
I'll
Question:
I'll give you a decrease in difficulty on that one. It would be a difficulty 3.
Use the momentum.
Yes. There goes Woody.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna try it. What do you want for a roll?
I feel that would be a control engine, or no, I'm sorry, a control con.
Okay. Taking my focus for the transporters and replicators.
Mm-hmm.
Using the momentum.
Oof.
Oh.
And
Can I help him?
Yeah, can somebody help him?
one person may add 1 die,
I've got.
also of control con.
I
I've
have
got
a good on this one.
Okay, do it.
Well, now where did we go?
Deck 3.
We're on deck 3.
I thought
Oh,
y'all.
shakalaka!
Here, I'll drag you over.
Hey, no, Piper.
Sorry, let's see. Alright, and with that, you are able to beam the table and the Moopsy sitting on the table
Oops.
He put his.
out into space. I can't move the table. Pretend it's gone.
Was that both of them or just one?
It was the one standing on the table. So
Hey,
you
it's
have
Better than
Better than nothing.
one remaining, and we resume combat now. Sam will be the next to act.
it's better than nothing.
Yes, it's a chicken.
Children are annoying.
Getting my dick.
It's,
Why are we so far back?
Because you're
Because the dog ran away.
the dog full up cowered before even getting to the door frame because it smelt too moopsy.
and the rest of us listened to the evolved hunter.
You didn't.
Oh, I just moved just now.
Oh.
Yes, it's after having beamed one moopsy and the table into space.
Where's the other one?
Next to the table. Or what was the table.
Oh.
Yes, the table is no longer cover, difficult terrain, is nothing. It doesn't exist. It's
does
just
not
part of the picture.
let it move around. Right? Can I shoot it from where I'm at?
Yes, you may.
Should be able to, yeah. Or can you?
I don't know. What is that? Control what?
Difficulty 2 of control security.
Mm,
Hi.
damn it, there is nothing on here for.
Yeah, you're not spec for combat, hon.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
why
is
I
actually,
wanted to revamp the the extended task system.
to be fair, she is more in line with actual Star Trek.
Yes. And 2 successes, you may roll damage.
Weapons. That's a phaser, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I could use the electro whip on it.
We haven't
If
figured
you
out
want to
the
get close enough to it, go right ahead.
And 4 damage away. No effects were... They were nada.
It says 2 effects.
They were 2 effects, but there was no effect from the ammunition.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like you didn't do enough damage in order to stun, and you didn't do enough damage to kill, for example. Next up will
It's
be
a
the
tough little
Moops.
cute thing.
Next up will be the Moopsy.
Hey.
And
He's gonna leap his 30 feet, ain't he?
he's gonna jump up. And... No. No, definitely not. And... back to the other Moopsy.
Wait, the other movie's gone.
The
No,
one,
the one in
the
the
one in the
box.
trap.
Oh, we didn't get rid of that thing?
You just kind of left it there.
6.
And nothing happens. So this Moopsy is now up on top of a very high shelf behind a partial wall. So from your current angle, not visible.
No, his name is actually 6.
Maeve.
Vaporize the entire cabinet.
Alright, I come into where I can see.
All right,
I don't see it, so I'm going to ask, where
your
is it?
visual angle is this line here.
Yeah.
In a space tube.
I don't see it.
That is correct.
I'm stating this
No,
out loud. I don't
it's
see
down
it.
here.
Oh, sorry. I thought-
No. My character, like,
Oh,
I
in
don't have a
character.
line of shot. I'm like, in
Okay.
character. I come out the door, weapon name, and like,
Ah,
I don't see it. Where's it at?
I relay its position because I did see it go up there.
Alright, I'm going to blindly fire where he tells me to. See what happens.
all right. He's in basically deep cover, so difficulty 3. Oh, you almost got it on my... I know all of the 3D dies don't match up across the screen, but my die, it almost paused on a 1, which would have been a double success, and you would have gotten it.
Ah, I don't have any focuses that could have helped me on this one.
No. Locke, you're up next.
Does it move now that its cover's been shot at?
Oh no, that blast went so wide, the Moopsy just kind of went, Moopsy?
I'm gonna run in and basically try the exact same thing, just fire off into the abyss. And yeah, we'll see if we can hit anything.
And no. Alex will be
To be
next.
fair, we're rolling pretty good for these.
I mean, they
Now.
are good rolls, but these are difficulty 3s, though.
Commander Velik, might I suggest we send somebody to actually secure the other one we have in the trap? We don't want it getting out.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
You got
I'll
What?
go my tag.
Yes. All right. Oopsie.
And no.
And that's a miss.
Nope. No firing good there.
No.
Sam, you're up next.
You're okay. Hi. You feel better? Oh, there's more. Okay, come here. Come here.
I have commentary in the background.
Ah,
Well, just trying to think. Since I'm not exactly very good at shooting, maybe I should go shoot the one in the cage.
That's up to you guys. You're the one who wanted a pet.
No, she's not the one that wanted to pet. I'm okay with her doing that, though.
I didn't want it as a pet.
Maybe you and the engineer should go secure it while the two of us kill this thing.
Yeah, we got this, hopefully.
Oh, fine. How far can I go back that way?
If you use your full movement, you can do 60.
yeah, and the stairwell I'm just counting as nothing. So, you can move over and be in the cargo bay, basically right here, instantly.
Purple, sweetheart.
Can you move? I have to scroll so far out to see it. I can't see anymore.
Yeah, you need to walk that out. You're gonna get fumbling back.
Moving. You have moved.
Okay. Well, that's about all we're doing right now, right? Is moving.
Yeah, you can't get there yet.
Okay.
Alright. The Moops here up next. I'll start with the one in the cage. For his. And worse than usual. And now this one. This one's going to be interesting. because there. And yes.
Oh no. Do I get a dodge roll?
It moves and it pounces.
Do I get a dodge roll?
Whoops, sorry. That was. Ignore that. I meant to give you the. Bloody hell, how did.
Daring fitness 2. Okay.
I cannot. Okay. Oh, yes, there. That's exactly what I meant to do, just without the pounce portion.
Yeah, okay, come on up here, sweetheart.
Anyway, so yes, the you must make a daring fitness at a difficulty 2 to avoid being knocked down.
Daring and fitness are in the same column.
Whoops. Boy, you can tell I've had a hell of a week. Sorry, that's a daring security.
Okay.
Well, that should be good for him at least.
And yep, now you get it. Now you're doing it. You gain 2 momentum. You do not get knocked down. Now the Moopsy will make its standard daring security melee attack to see at a difficulty of 1 whether that pounce actually does damage. And
Oh no.
yes, it does. And the damage is 5. Minus 2 from body armor. But good
So
news,
3.
you are not knocked down.
You're looking a little soft there.
The phrase "get it off me, get it off me." Oh, God, get it off me.
Come on, sweetheart.
Oh, sweet Romulus.
And by the way, I have invented death saving throws, so if you die, you do not instantly die.
Well, thank you for that.
I realize I've accidentally killed you all at least once, so. Or I almost accidentally killed you all at least once. So I figured I'd give myself a little breathing room. Back to the top of the order, and Maeve. You have a Romulan who has never looked so scared in his life.
Shoot it. I don't care. Phaser burns can be healed.
No, Piper, hold on. Sit down, sweetheart.
His own personal Moopsy.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, Alex, as this one bounces off you and kind of like rolls backward, it looks up with its like feet all pointing out towards you and says, "Oopsie."
No.
Does it look like it enjoys the taste of Romulan?
We are not going Captain Hook on this. Hang on, baby. She's spit on me. What's up?
All right.
Yeah, you can have some water.
Where's my dice?
Miss Samantha, you remember her? She's our commander.
Okay. I'm gonna take a dice of momentum because
they dare.
Yeah, when you're older, you can play with us. That's fine.
And difficulty 2, you do successfully
Yep.
hit. You may roll for damage.
boom shakalaka.
Boom shakalaka indeed, and oops, wrong one. It's dead.
Yes. I vaporized the remains.
I'll let you do that for free.
You're welcome, Romulan.
As I am
Alright.
bleeding.
And next up, we have
A lot. We'll deal with it when you get older.
Alex, you are
Yeah,
up.
I am.
We still have to conclude the one Moopsy remaining.
Yeah, Let's send a message to Commander Velik and Six and see how they're doing.
It's alright. Down in the cargo hold. How y'all holding up?
I think my 16 was right after Maeve's 19, and so I'm going to run. I think the relatively instantaneous to the front of cargo at about 50 feet gets me there. Can I tap my comm badge and have Jenny
Oh,
take? If I put my comm badge on the container, can I have the Jenny transport it into a biological containment?
Yes, you can. And
That's what I'm going to do.
a control con at a difficulty 1 since you have constructed the box for containment.
And I'm claiming focus because it's transporters, it's experimental technology, it's a lot. It'll work.
And it does, just barely. And you have beamed a Moopsy on board. Into a biological containment field in the science quarters of the medbay.
I'm going to have Estul get started on a terrarium in engineering.
a fully impenetrable one, right?
Yes. Airtight. That thing is self-contained.
It's alright. Next time we will construct that as an extended task that will have a high level of difficulty.
I feel like the entire engineering department needs to get in on that because they're all at risk.
Yeah.
I'll have y'all representing all of security. But, yes. So that was all I had planned for tonight.
That was enough.
I added the ability to replicate just in the off chance you did kind of nuke decks. But it was unnecessary. So as I said, you now have a Moopsy. And the next question comes, where do you want to go next? Your current location is a few weeks north, galactic north of Federation space, still somewhat in the Delta quadrants. You're basically over Klingon territory, which extends out into the Beta quadrants. And so you can head back to Federation space. You can backdoor the Klingons and maybe not be too happy about surprising them like that. Or you can head into the Delta quadrant to see what you can scrounge up there.
I vote we at least get out of Klingon space because we will create an international incident. It's just gonna happen.
Especially with a Moopsy as a pet in engineering.
I'd give it to the Klingon ambassador as a gift.
At least it's not a.
You're gonna have to.
At least it's not a tribble.
Yeah. You could tell him to eat tribbles. Hey, you're not lying.
Wow.
You wouldn't be, I guess. I mean, do tribbles have bones, though?
I have no idea. I don't think they covered that.
Have to delve into some serious exoteric there.
I'm gonna Google it now. Okay, I think that's.
But yes, I believe that is where I'll kill the recording.